Fortnite on vinyl. The world of Fortnite is filled with music. Concerts, live events, festival, icon skins, heck, even the lobby soundtrack by your own personal music taste. Whether you like Fortnite original songs or the licensed music, the game's soundtrack has something for everyone. Which is why it's a little disappointing that the game's original soundtrack doesn't really have a permanent home anywhere. Your choices are either uploads by fans on YouTube, sitting in the lobby listening to the tracks in your locker, or one of the few physical releases for a select few picks off the game's huge backlog of original music. Over the years, we have gotten a few vinyl releases that I like to look back on. First up, we have the Fortnite Best of the Lobby vinyl by Epic Games and IM8bit. This is the more well-known release of Fortnite music on vinyl, and it came out back in December 2023. I remember heading to my local record store after work to pick this one up on release day. The hype sticker boasts a peely yellow color, which absolutely pops on your turntable, featuring the best of Fortnite lobby, and wow, it even includes a code for the Shuffly Shapes wrap. I always love when physical Fortnite merch comes with codes for stuff to claim in game. Featuring artwork by Jim of Food, whose art has been featured many times in the game, mainly in the loading screens. This record is plastered in his colorful art. The front, back, inner sleeve, even the labels for each side. It features multiple characters around the turntable and speakers, and the inner sleeve includes a spread of characters, each with boomboxes. Now for the actual music. With 18 tracks and a runtime of 47 minutes, Side A includes Frosty Serenade, Windmill Floss, Eerie, Switch Up, Overdrive, Wild, Disco, Get Funky, Running Man, and ends with the instrumental for Mecha Power. And on side B, Solid Groove, Billy Bounce, Wars Horizon, Might, Festive, Mecha Power, Afterburner, and ending with Default Vibe. I think there were some interesting choices made on this track list. It opens up with Frosty Serenade, which isn't bad for an opener, but it's a strange choice. I just think Festive absolutely clears for Fortnite Christmas music. It's too iconic. Mecha Power is on here twice. The version with lyrics, which is the only song on here with vocals, and the instrumental, which I would have left off and put another song in its place. Wars Horizon and Might being the two Marvel tracks back to back on side B, which are the only licensed tracks, if you want to call them that. Overall, I do like how accessible this release is, and especially the packaging. No complaints from me. There are no real misses on this track list. Next up, we have the Fortnite Lobby main theme. Before the release of Fortnite OG, streamers and content creators received a care package from Epic Games filled with promotional items. A dog tag, some pins, which are actually gold and silver versions of Epic employee exclusive pins that released in Chapter 1. Among these items came a PVC sleeve. Housed inside was a 7-inch promotional single in a wine red color that plays the Fortnite OG theme. The record label on side A includes a picture of the battle bus, and side B includes an etched image of the OG map. Now, as much as I really love this item, and the OG theme of course, I wish it came to retail or at least available to fans in some means, but for now it remains exclusive to the lucky batch of creators who received one. Next up, we got the Best of Fortnite Volume 1 record by Epic Games, exclusive to Fortnite's Bandcamp, and released August 2024. Funny thing is, I didn't know this actually existed until I started doing research for this video. I'm going to get the track list out of the way first because I have a lot to talk about with this one. With 17 tracks and a runtime of 42 minutes, Side A includes OG Future Remix, Saxy Groove, Squeaky Clean Floss, Butter Barn Hoedown, Freestyling, Sunny Song, Billy Bounce, ending with Default Dance Variant 1. And Side B includes Solid Groove, Lil Whip, Rainy Days, Limitless Overdrive, Twist, Justice, I'm a Cat, The End, and finally ending with Default Dance Variant 2. The record comes in two variants, the standard black and a deluxe silver, which is limited to 1,000 copies. The differences between the two come down to the packaging and cosmetic code. The deluxe comes with a foil cover instead of a matte one, and a printed inner sleeve with the battle bus against a cloudy blue sky, as opposed to the paper sleeve with the standard. The vinyl color also differs. With the deluxe you get a silver color, and with the standard you get the black. The codes for both also reward different items. Standard comes with the Jazz Hands emote, and the deluxe comes with the Zypher glider. Let's talk about this gorgeous cover art featuring motifs of the music featured within. You have the F as the battle bus for the OG theme, Meowscles for I'm a Cat, an ice cream cone T for Lil Whip, a stack of pancakes forming an I for Butter Barn Hoedown. You have Zorgaton, Sunny, and UFOs for Sunny Song, a saxophone for Saxy Groove, clouds for Rainy Days, and finally a disco ball for Solid Groove. Now, I thought the track list for the I Am 8-Bit one was solid, but this one is even solid-er. I felt that the I Am 8-Bit one had a little bit more deep cuts. The selection on this one is all around fun. I love the fact that there are multiple songs with lyrics on this record compared to just Mecha Power on the I Am 8-Bit one. You got Butter Barn Hoedown, Sunny Song, Lil Whip, and I'm a Cat. I also adore the fact that both sides end with both variants of the default dance music. It's a cute little touch. They even refer to it as the default dance on the track list, which I don't think they've used to call the dance move emotes before officially, excluding the Major Lazer remixes. This release felt like it was made with love. I would absolutely recommend picking this one up. I would also like to point out that the title of this release ends with Volume 1. Which might imply that we might get more at some point. The Scott's 7-inch single, Fortnite edition. During Chapter 2 Season 2, Travis Scott made his debut on the Fortnite Island with the Astronomical event, one of the most hyped up in-game events in the history of Fortnite, even to this day. This release was made available on Travis Scott's website shortly after the concert on April 30th, 2020 for 24 hours. It features the song The Scotts by Travis Scott featuring Kid Cudi, which premiered live at the event. The single is pressed on Pink Swirl vinyl, and the center label has a Cactus Jack face. There were 4 variants released, which all featured different renders of Travis Scott, and an Obi strip that contains the lyrics to the songs and various in-game screenshots of the event. Each variant was numbered out of 4, with T3500 being the first, T3500 in an alternate pose being the second, Astrojack being the third, and the Sicko Mode Astrojack head being the fourth. Surprisingly, the lyrics and vinyl itself were uncensored, which they later go on to censor any explicit music in future releases if they contain explicit lyrics. Fortnite Eminem Radio. On August 13th, 2022, during Vibin', Eminem temporarily took over the Icon radio station, featuring 12 of his hits: Godzilla, Headlights, Phenomenal, Higher, Not Afraid, Venom, Lighters, Fall, The Monster, Walk on Water, Berserk, and Survival. This wasn't the only time this takeover happened though, occurring again during Fortnite Season OG from November 25th to December 6th, 2023, with 3 songs being cut this time: Headlights, Walk on Water, and Fall, but with the addition of Lucky You. Eventually, this new track list would land itself on its very own record release in March 2024. The cover art features 3 renders of the Eminem skins. This record has 2 variants, a split red and blue record and a fully gold version that was Spotify fans' first exclusive. Featuring 5 songs on each side, they're unfortunately also the clean versions. So I would really only recommend this release to a diehard Eminem and Fortnite fan. I would also love to see some Eminem jam tracks in the game. I think Rap God would be so fun to play on extra vocals. Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix. During Chapter 2 Remix, a pre-order for a record with music from the 4 rappers featured in the season dropped. Originally, this was due for a February release the following year, but got pushed to March 2025 due to a manufacturing error, which I like to imagine they pressed the explicit versions accidentally at first. There is a variant with all 4 on the cover with a blue vinyl. The cover is very nice hand-drawn art featuring Eminem, Juice WRLD, Snoop Dogg, and Ice Spice, with their respective POIs behind them. Each artist also got their own variant with their own unique colors, making a total of 5 variants. Eminem got a red vinyl, Juice got a purple vinyl, Snoop got a gold one, and Ice Spice got a pink one, all exclusive to their respective online stores. The track list is no different though, but unfortunately they're all censored, making the listening experience a little awkward. Each rapper gets 1 song per side, a total of 8 songs and around half an hour of runtime. Side A includes Princess Diana by Ice Spice, Armed and Dangerous by Juice WRLD, Beautiful by Snoop Dogg, and Houdini by Eminem. Side B includes Drop It Like It's Hot by Snoop Dogg, Robbery by Juice WRLD, In Hamood by Ice Spice, ending with Rap God by Eminem, with 5 out of 8 of these being jam tracks, with the exclusion of Princess Diana, Houdini, and Rap God. If I had to tweak the track list, I would have expanded it to include the songs that play at the Dog Pound and Ice Isle POIs, since I love that their POIs played instrumentals, then added lyrics when you fought the bosses. Plus, that instrumental when you land at Dog Pound is great. I would have also included more songs from the event. It is a solid track list, I just wish it was longer better personally. I thought I would also mention that before Chapter 2 Remix released, a care package similar to the OG box was received by creators, including a note welcoming them to the new season, pins featuring teasers for the skins in the past, and a cassette featuring a mix by Marshmello. It also included a special cassette player with a shiny golden finish. The mix cassette also included the creator's username on the label. I wish these creator exclusive items became available later down the line. Something like a Vault website where these promotional items can be picked up. Fortnite x Metallica. Fortnite x Metallica is a compilation record released in 2024 featuring music from their Fortnite festival season. It came with 2 LPs, sides A and B in clear yellow, and sides C and D in clear. Side A includes Hit the Lights, Seek and Destroy, For Whom the Bell Tolls, and Ride the Lightning. Side B includes Fade to Black, Battery, and Master Puppets. Side C includes 1, Enter Sandman, Sad But True, and Nothing Else Matters. Side D includes Wherever I May Roam, The Unforgiven, Fuel, finally ending with Lux Eterna. All of these songs, with the exclusion of Hit the Lights, were featured as jam tracks. The track list features many iconic Metallica songs, another solid track list. It was exclusive to Epic employees, but you were also able to obtain one by making a donation through Metallica's charity, All Within My Hands. One lucky winner took home a copy of the vinyl, one of 3 custom Xbox Series X signed by the band members, complete with matching controller and stands, 2 PDP Rift Master controllers with custom Metallica pickguards, and a Metallica X Fortnite t-shirt bundle. In a note included to Epic employees, Metallica thanked the festival team for making the season possible. So, that's all of the Fortnite on vinyl we have so far. But I have a hypothetical for you. If you were in charge of another physical Fortnite release, be it original music or any artist that was featured in the game, what would you have on it? Would you give it to one specific artist, like the Eminem Radio one? Would you want to have more Fortnite originals, like the I Am 8-Bit and Bandcamp releases? Would you theme it after battle passes, chapters, seasons, characters? I'd love to see a record based on the Weeknd or Daft Punk festival tracks. Maybe something like the Tasty Boys songs, Chapter 1 record featuring the most iconic soundtracks of that era, or just another volume of Best of the Lobby. To reinstate some points I made in the video, I wish Fortnite would put their music on a more permanent home, like on streaming. I also wish Fortnite would make a vault website of sorts where items that were exclusive to employees or content creators were made available on a wider scale. The coolest Fortnite related stuff goes to them. I know I'd love to own some of the stuff that they get. If you like this video, please subscribe so you can look forward to more Fortnite content from me. I really enjoyed making this video. Thanks again. I'll see you in the next one.